as most of you already know, and today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to start off with some footage from the Foodcity 500 this past week.
33rd position, Jacob Company's
was actually from the Sunday Foodcity 500. I have not filmed anything today. It is Thursday and I was supposed to post Tuesday and that did not happen. But currently we are on a walk. Me and my doggy. This one's the small one that we have. But I'm going to kind of just show you the scenery of where I live. There's not much to it for now, but I'll kind of just show you all as I go. Alright guys, so I know this video has jumped around quite a bit, but I'm going to end this video with a Q&A because the video itself wasn't that long, and I want to kind of answer some questions because I haven't in quite a while. So I have my phone here and I'm gonna look for the questions on there. So the first question is, do you like coffee? I like coffee to a certain extent. I'm not a huge fan of it. If it's black, I'm not a fan of black, just plain black coffee. Maybe like a vanilla bean frappuccino is kind of more my thing than just like coffee itself. But I do kind of like some coffee. It just depends on what it is. What is my dream vacation? Honestly, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go on a cruise also. I'm not 100% sure. I've never been on one. But just explore the world and what it has to offer. I mean, and especially with family, like that's the biggest thing. Do you truly love? Of course, I love my family, I love my friends, and my boyfriend, who I've had for over 4 years now. The last movie you watched, the Emoji Movie. I am a little kids Disney movie fanatic. I love them so much. So anything kids like The Lion King, I love those kind of movies, so I'm always watching those things. What sport did you play? So when I was younger, I did gymnastics and dance and soccer. When I got a little bit older, to like 10 or 12, I did, or it was like 10, I did cheerleading, basketball, and soccer and dance. Once I got to about 12, I just did soccer, and then a big band became a big part of my life. My 8th grade year of middle school, I just did soccer and band, and then starting my freshman year of high school, I just did marching band. I know a lot of people don't count marching band as a sport, but it was one of my favorite things, so I do. Marching band was one of my biggest things that I love to do. Who is your best friend? A boy, honestly, my best friend is my boyfriend. He's been there for me for the last over 4 years. A girl, I don't really honestly have a girl best friend that I am 100% close with, that I talk to all the time. I don't have 100% best friend. I do have a lot of close, very close friends, and I classify some of them as best friends, but I'm not like super close or hang out with any of them, so don't count them as super best friends, but I count some of them as my best friends. Your favorite pet? So my pets that I have right now, I have 2 rabbits, 3 dogs, 3 cats, 2 lizards, and a snake. Out of all of those, the ones that I take care of are the 2 rabbits. Those are in my room. I love them to death. They are my favoriteest animal in the entire world, I think. Not really, but that's out of my pets. I think my rabbits are my favorite. I get to do things with them. Of course, I have to cage them up at times, and I have to clean their cages, and that's kind of gross. My dogs are, I just love all my animals. I can't say that I don't love my animals. I love all my pets. What is the size of your bed? I have a full bed. I want to upgrade to like a different mattress or something, but it'll stay a full for a while. My favorite subject when I was in high school, my favorite subject other than marching band was math. I really excelled in math compared to what I did in my others. And then I really liked biology as well. It was just something that was straightforward and I could do. It was really easy and really fun. Worst injury you've ever had? I have 2. I don't really count them as injuries. The one was kind of my own fault and the other one was my dad's fault, or was my brother's fault. When I was younger, I don't know what I was doing. I was jumping on the couch or something, and my brother decided to push me off the couch, and I hit my head onto the coffee table and cracked my head wide open. I had to have staples in the back of my head because it was pouring blood. But I never cried about it, not once, I guess, is what my parents said. And then I was in 3rd grade. I never had stairs in the house before or anything, so I was curious about what stairs were. Of course, I knew what they were, and I knew that I shouldn't be playing on them, but I played on them like I wasn't supposed to. I was walking down them backwards, up and down, and I fell 3 steps from the very bottom. And luckily, my sister was there to catch me. I fractured my foot and was in a boot for a while. But those were my worst 2. What are my plans for tonight? Honestly, my plans for tonight is to edit this video so I can get it up tomorrow. Maybe take a warm bath so I can relax. If you can't tell, I'm breaking out. I think I'm allergic to the rabbit's hay or something. I'm not honestly sure. But those are my plans. Maybe do a face mask to help with my acne. Maybe. You usually go to sleep. I usually go to sleep, I want to say around 12. I know that's pretty late, especially because I have to be at work in the morning, but I stay up sometimes to watch Grey's Anatomy, or I stay up to edit videos or talk to my boyfriend who is long distance. So I do have reasons of staying up. When did you last go on vacation? I last went on vacation in August when I went out to see my boyfriend in California. That was my last vacation. I stayed there for 2 weeks, I believe. When did you last go for shopping? So I don't know if this means like shopping like for clothes or for groceries. I shop for groceries every time I get paid. So like soda, water, anything, snacks, anything that I want for groceries, I get like my rabbit stuff I have to buy. Those are my groceries right now. Of course, we will be doing actual food. Shopping for clothing, I honestly don't. I haven't in a long time. The last thing that I actually shopped for clothing wise for myself was my bras, and I spent quite a bit of money on them, but I needed them at the time. Have you watched any movies this week? Not necessarily movies. I really like to watch Grey's Anatomy. I am on season 8 right now, and I just started season 8, so no spoilers. But I haven't watched any movies recently. Do you miss anyone or anything right now? Of course, I definitely miss people right now. All my family lives in Arizona and California. I miss with all my heart. Austin's family, I love them dearly. They are like second family to me. Of course, I miss them as well. And just the people that I'm close with, I really miss and love, of course. Who was the last person that I chatted with on Facebook? I don't know, we'll see. Let's look here. The last person I actually talked to was my makeup lady that you saw me open my bag from in the last few videos. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it down below or in the little end cards or whatever at the end. But that was who I last talked to. Beer or wine? Well, I can't tell you either because I can't drink either. I'm only 19, so. Are you hungry 24/7? Honestly, it just depends. When I'm on my period, I am way more hungry than I am ever. So it just really depends. Do you cry in public? Honestly, I don't. I try my hardest not to. I'm one of those people who, if I'm gonna cry, I have to cry by myself. I try not to cry with anybody around. The only person that I believe, other than my parents, that have seen me cry is my boyfriend, and then maybe a few girls at work because I was really stressed out that day. But that is about it. You always happy? So in my videos, I may make it seem that I'm always happy. There are things that happen in my life that, of course, it's not going to be happy, but I do want to show you all the happy parts of my life. There are going to be times that I make videos about the not so good parts, about like when I left California. It was a good video, I think myself, but it is hard being in long distance, so I try. Ever peed in the woods? I believe I have. Just of course when you go camping and you don't have a restroom around normally. Of course you do. Would you marry a celebrity? Honestly, I wouldn't, because I feel like although a celebrity has a ton of money, they use that money to get people. I know that a lot of them are just out there for who they are and what they want to be, but I don't want to marry somebody who's like that because I don't know that they would know the true me. The drama king or queen? So in my honest opinion, I'm not, but if you were to ask my sir boyfriend, he would say that I am. It just depends on what it is. There's some times that I know that I am, but most of the time I don't think that I am. Do you dance or sing in the car? I sing like no other. I have always done it. It's just been a part of me, who I am. I love music. It's just me. Have you ever forgotten your birthday? Honestly, I don't think I have. Like, I expect people to know my birthday, but I don't really think that celebrating it anymore is a big deal. Like, if somebody doesn't show up to my birthday party or anything, I'm not going to make it a big deal because I am going to be 20 next year, and I don't have many friends or anything, so I don't want to make a big deal about something that at least I'm still here is what I can say. Would you give all your money to charity? So this is one thing that I would love to give money to charity. Have a few in mind that I would give some money to if I could. But I feel like you have to be stable yourself in order to be able to give other people what they need or what they want. So it's hard to give money to people. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because I feel like I've donated that money to some people every once in a while when I can and I can afford to. So I feel like, yeah, not all my money, but I definitely would give some. All places you have piercings on your body. So the only places that I have pierced are my ears, my cartilage, and my belly button. Those are the only things I have. 2, 3, I have 4. So that's the only thing that I have pierced. Can you spend all your money on something stupid? I definitely could spend all my money on something stupid, but for my sake and for everybody else's sake, I'm not going to. Do you always smile for the camera when taking pictures? So, side note, I have not always smiled for taking pictures, but I actually, anytime that I see somebody taking pictures, I smile, and it's so funny because I didn't realize that I'm doing it until after it's done, and then I'm like, I just did that, didn't I? So, favorite movie, that's really hard. I really like Everything, that's one of my favorites. I'm trying to think, because off the top of my head, I don't really have a favorite movie. I really want to go see the new Dumbo so bad. I want to see it because, of course, elephants are my favorite for everything, so I want to go see it so bad. How old are you? I'm 19. Are you in debt? I have a credit card and I do owe money on it. If I really wanted to pay it off, I could, but I do that to help build my credit, so I'm in debt, but I could definitely get out of it if I needed to. Do you have kids? I don't have kids. Of course, we're planning on waiting for a little while until we're stable ourselves to have them. Summer or winter? I like fall. Fall, I know that goes against the question, but I like fall. I don't like being too hot. I don't like being too cold, but I do like being right in that middle of where it's warm enough that you can wear short sleeves, but not cold enough that you have to wear long sleeves, if you get that. What's your eye color? My eye color is blue. What's computer or television? Honestly, it just depends. Like, I love having YouTube and being able to watch videos of other people. It makes me so inspired to do my channel and do things like that. Television, because I like to watch Grey's Anatomy and I am obsessed with it. So, are you named after anyone? My middle name I know is my mom's middle name, but I don't think I'm actually named after anybody. What are your plans for the future? So, of course, I have been with the same boy boy, whatever you want to call him, for 4 years now. It's been over 4 years, of course, by now. But we are hoping, of course, for him to move here, for us to get him settled down, get him a job, and then after that, we're stable and ready. We'll move out together, of course, do our own thing. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but we'll see. I really want to grow on YouTube, though. That's one of my big things. I love YouTube and I love it, but of course I do still have to work because it's not a job for me yet. How long can you stick in a relationship? Well, so far it's been 4 years and continuing, so who knows? Which one do you prefer, trust or love? In order to have love, you have to have trust. So you have to have trust in order for love, so I would prefer trust because then I know that I can love. So that is what I prefer. Is money the real source of happiness? What makes you happy? So money definitely isn't a source of happiness. I love having YouTube. YouTube is one of my sources of being happy. I don't get paid for YouTube, so of course it's not a source of being happy. My family definitely is a source of being happy. My boyfriend, and of course that makes me no money at all whatsoever, so I don't think it is. But I think that's going to wrap this video up. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you all would like to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you guys so much. Bye.